Hi guys, and welcome back to LPB Racing for the LPB Random Grid Replica Championship on Project Cars 2. This is round 2 at SUGO. We are in the Skyline Track Day B cars for the first race. Obviously random grid. Stacker is on pole, but he has a drive-through penalty for the first race because he rage quitted last time, so he's on pole, but that unfortunately is not going to be the case after the few laps. So as we get ready for the start then, Stacker on pole from Azadar Blade, and then Stevie as we get away from the line. Everyone with a good start as we go down towards the first corner. This is going to be mayhem. Azadar Blade, and then we've got a car off in the background. That's the new guy, Andrea. He's off as we go into the first corner. Everyone else trying to get the way through. There's TY and everyone else side by side in the background. TY and Stevie side by side into turn 2. Oh, close stuff there out of turn 2. Then we go down the hill. Bidzster is on the grass. Footman up the inside of Stevie. Bang! Have that. As we go into the chicane, everyone else going to be careful through this chicane. As the camera goes funny again. Sorry about that, guys. As we go back, oh, some cars on 2 wheels there. Stevie on 2 wheels in the background. Everyone else streaming through. This car not the easiest car to handle, but it's a lovely car to drive once you can get used to it. As we go onto the straight then, Stacker in the lead from Azadar Blade, from Bradders TY. So Stacker won't be in the lead for too long because he's got a drive-through penalty to serve. So we'll have to see how this goes during the race. We've got Bidzster up the inside of Stevie there in the background. As we go into the corner, the camera goes funny again. As you go into the corner, Bidzster, I think, just about got the car stopped there. Cyrex up the inside as well. So that was very close into there. Unfortunately, the camera went a bit funny, but Bidzster almost outbraked himself. We'll get some replays on this first lap action as we go at this. And then we've got a car off on the outside. That's Bradders. He's gone off. Bradders takes a little skirmish off into the gravel, and we've got Cyrex going a bit wide there. Bidzster up the inside. Brilliant racing this on this first lap. TY. Okay, here's a replay of the start from on board with Andrea. See what happens to him at the start. So he gets off to a decent start. Then as we go down, Bidzster's on the right. And then Andrea, something must happen there. Someone kind of lag or something, because there was nowhere near any of the cars around him. And just ends up spinning round. So unlucky there for Andrea. Okay, here's a replay. What happened to Bidzster then without the camera going funny? So let's go down to on the first lap then. Down towards the pit. He's on the grass, and then he just gets the car stopped and hits Cyrex in the side foot. He was on the grass when he started braking, and if you look here, he does slow down and he lets Cyrex go back through. So good sportsman driving there from first lap. TY Azadar battling out for first and second positions. TY up the inside of Azadar in the HKS car, up the inside of Azadar Blade, and then we've got Footman in the background going up the inside of Azadar Blade as well. A little bit of rubbing and contact, but all's well that ends well. As we look back, we've got Stevie back here with Neil Farmack. He's quite close to the back of him as well. Then a whole bunch of them further back. Callum in the mix with Blaney and Keith and co. Andrea at the back, he's a new guy, Italian guy, friend of Spapper. Unfortunately, Spapper disconnected just before the start of this one. Andrea goes up the inside of Keith, and now tries to get Callum. Callum with a sliding into the wall. Goes straight back from 12th to 12th, goes back to 13th place, so unlucky there for Callum. We look further up the field, we've got a good battle for the lead. So look at this lot, 4 for the lead. We've got Stacker still in there as well, he's not done his drive-through yet. As we go onto the brakes into the corner, Stacker goes off and he's binned it already. Without even doing a drive-through already, he's binned it, spins round, and then Footman goes into the lead. Cyrex second, TY third, Bidzster fourth. Stacker all the way back down here. Look at him, he's still waiting for everyone else to come around that last corner, and then he gets on with it. So unlucky there for Stacker, and he's got to take a drive-through, so that's his race ruined more or less. As we go into the last corner with everyone else, Footman, Cyrex, TY, Bidzster, all of them up there, and Cyrex moves out to the lead. It's a good return for Cyrex in this championship after miss last week, but he's back. Down towards the first corner on the inside, Footman on the outside, Cyrex tries to go up the inside. Just about gets it into the corner. TY behind him, Bidzster as well. All 4 close into 1. And then we got Growly Bear back here as well. He's having a little up further down the field. There's Andrea GS 18, or Andrea as he's called. So Andrea down in 12th place, the Italian. Unfortunately, Spapper disconnected from this one before we started, and Steve Paramore couldn't make this week, so he's got to show his commitment to LPB Racing, otherwise we could have another suitable candidate in there as well. So Footman, and he also has got to take his driving assessment, Steve Paramore. So and this other new guy that's going to be joining us, he's already took his assessment. So he might end up getting replaced at some point if he doesn't commit to doing his assessment as he goes down. So that's Steve Paramore, that is going down to the corner down here. Bidzster almost outbrakes himself and passes TY on the inside. Brave stuff, slides the car out the corner. This car, obviously track day, so it's track day tyres, and it's slippy as anything, as Bidzster's proving there, sliding that car into the corner, right behind Cyrex now and Footman as we go down to the next corner, the long last corner. Cyrex round the outside of Footman, gets the move done. Bidzster looking to get up the inside of Footman out the corner, little tap to make good friends, and then TY goes around the outside. Bidzster says no you don't, Sunshine, gets his foot down. Not going to be that easy for you, my friend. As we look at everyone else coming around the last corner, Blaney goes wide onto the gravel. Blaney's off. Keith goes back through there as well, so close stuff at the back as well as at the front as Cyrex pulling the handbrake there or whatever he's doing. He's sliding that car around. Beautiful car control by everyone here. Into the first few corners, into the complex section and then up to the chicane. There's Bidzster right behind Footman, pressuring him hard. Up through the chicane, sliding that car out the corner. Up through the chicane, up and over the curbs. And then up the hill. Still behind Footman, can't find a way past as we go into the complex with everyone else. We've got Arzadar under pressure from Growly Bear, who goes up the inside of him but has to back off because Arzadar's got the line through there. And oh bang, Arzadar hits Bradders off and hits himself off because Bradders just made a little error out the corner and Arzadar could not go anywhere as we've got Keith battling it out as well with Andrea up the inside. Keith defends the inside. No you don't, Sunshine. Not having it that easy. I know you knew, but you're not having it that easy. Defends the inside as the whole pack now comes down towards the next corner. Down the hill, down the straight. Very powerful car, this Nissan, talking about roughly about 500 horsepower and rear wheel drive. Really close stuff here. Into the corner, very nicely through there by everyone, and then into this next corner. Andrea looking at the inside of Keith there, but still to no avail. Then we've got Arzadar further back after that incident earlier. So close as you like for all this bunch as well. Bradders gets a bit of a slower line out the corner. Keith closes up. Just going to briefly go back to the front runners. Bidzster's now past Footman. Oh no, Footman, sorry. Footman's still ahead of Bidzster. I thought they'd swapped. And now Bidzster's trying to get past Footman. Slides the car up the inside. Bang, bang, bang. No, you've got to try and find a way through, and then you can't get on the power. The turbo lag in this car is unbelievable as well. You've really got to keep the revs up there. You let the revs drop like Footman's just done there, and then you get passed by two cars. So Bidzster into second place, TY back down to third, Footman into fourth. Close stuff there as everyone else comes up to the chicane, and we got Andrea's lost it. Don't know whether there was contact with Keith or not, but Blakeney goes through as well. So we'll get a replay on that. As we come back from that, we go back towards where the leaders are. We've got Cyrex in the lead from Bidzster and TY. So Cyrex 2.5 seconds down the road here. There he is at that next corner, and here's Bidzster coming towards that corner now, drifting the car into that corner, sliding the car out into the last corner. TY trying to follow suit behind. There he is in the other Nissan. And let's have a look further down the field. Then we've got Keith in front of Blakeney. Running a bit wide there. Quite a few people struggling with the handling of this car, but most people getting it sorted as we go out that next corner. There's Callum back there, he's struggling with this car as well. Arzadar is as well. So's Andrea, and there's Stacker fresh out the pits from his obviously did his drive through a few laps ago. So Stacker back 16 seconds behind the pack and still trying to get this car to work. There's TY there in third place. He's sort of losing touch with Bidzster a bit. Bidzster sideways over the curb though. That's not going to help Bidzster's cause. Right over the curb, and TY closes right up and then has a big tank slapper himself at the chicane. So Bidzster trying overly hard here, trying to catch Cyrex up, really drifting that car. And then we look back at Keith and Blakeney there. They're quite close together as well into the little hairpin before the chicane in the first sector. Very narrow and twisty track, this SUGO. And one mistake and it bites this track, especially through that chicane in that first section. Up the hill we go then. We've got Growly Bear and Bradders just in front as well. They're quite close together. That's another battle that could develop during the race as well. Remember these 15-minute races, 10 laps around this circuit. It'll be 11 laps later on in the Evo when we do the third and fourth race. This is the first two races in the Nissan Skyline Track Day B car. Obviously this week is a class change, so it's the same track for all 4 races with a different class change. Bidzster there flashing his lights at Cyrex saying, I'm coming for you, sunshine. I'm not going to let you go yet. And look, he's on him already. Into the next corner. Onto the brakes. Round the long radius for the first corner. You've got to take it as one long apex really. You can't take it as a double. Into the next corner. He's closing right upon Cyrex now, wanting that way in as he goes for the inside. Has a little think about it, but no. Drifts back out. No way through there as we go towards the chicane. Bidzster right behind him now for the lead. Cyrex over the curb, very, very hard there. Slides out the corner. No way through for Bidzster yet. As we look back, we've got Bradders being attacked by Keith. Close as you like there. Bradders with Keith all over the back of him, so very close to the position there as well. And Cyrex has gone on the grass. Cyrex goes onto the grass. Bidzster will get a good run here on the straight. He'll go straight past Cyrex on the straight, and he's got to try and get the car stopped now on the inside, or has he just got on? Yeah, he goes back onto the racing line. So Bidzster just gets the lead then from Cyrex, and that's going to be a good battle to watch the rest of this race. But we'll just have a quick look back at the others in a minute as we watch them go around this corner here. Very close indeed, sliding that car out sideways. Let's have a look further back. Keith still pressuring people. Callum's through into 9th place now, so Callum back on the move. Look at the leaders then. Bidzster 9/10 ahead now, and TY mowing the lawn a bit there in that other Skyline. Further back, Cyrex down over the straight then. 1.1 seconds to Bidzster. Bidzster pulling ahead here, so Bidzster feeling comfortable in this car, pulling a nice lead. So as we go around this first corner, Cyrex there behind with TY in hot pursuit. Then we've got Callum and Bradders back here, and they're in 8th and 9th place. So Callum looking to get Bradders here. He's obviously feeling quite comfy in this Skyline once he's got going. Obviously the random grid doesn't help with all the cars in different positions to what they would normally be on outright pace. But that's what provides all the excitement as we look down here now. Callum in the draft. Will he go for a move on Bradders? No, he won't, because he's not close enough. Keith hot onto the brakes. No way through for him either. Cyrex then in 2nd place, just drifting out that corner. What a shot we came to there. That second car in the line there. Cyrex drifting right out that corner. Bidzster is having to defend now. Cyrex flashing his lights saying, hello, I'm back. Remember me. Right round the outside. He's not going to try and go around the outside of him. Surely drifts round. And he's round the outside. Bidzster's on the outside now for the next corner. He's not going to give up. As he goes side by side into this corner, Bidzster keeps round the outside. Not having it that easy, sunshine. Not passing me round the outside and getting away with it. Not in your life. As we go around to the long fast right hand of the last corner. TY looks for a way around Cyrex. No way through. Up the hill we go. Climbing on the power. Get that turbo lag dealt with. And get the power on at the hill. TY looking for a way past Cyrex now, but doesn't look like there's a way through. Quickly going to look back to this battle back here. Bradders and Callum when it gets to them. Then they're still all very close, but no cigar yet. As we look back to Cyrex having a challenge at Bidzster for the first corner. No way through. 2 laps remaining in this race, and I've still got no breath left. As we go into this second corner, up to the complex, into the hairpin. Got to watch you run into here. Got to manage that turbo lag. Get the car on the power. It's all about balancing power for wheel spin, and obviously little turbo lag and no grip. So we're going up the hill. So yeah, it's all balance of everything. Turbo lag, grip, power, acceleration, brakes, everything with this car. It's like you're trying to drive it around a rally stage, but it's tarmac. As we go down the straight, Cyrex still closing up to Bidzster, no way through. Callum in front of Bradders now. So Callum in front of Bradders. Bradders down to 9th place and cutting more grass. Keith goes round the outside and almost goes on the grass himself. Bradders now having to defend from Blakeney. Blakeney trying to go around the outside. Whoa! Andrea takes advantage and gets past 2 cars with 1 stone. What a pass there from Andrea. Oh, bravissimo. Brilliant job. Well done, Andrea. Good move there. 2 cars in 1 move. That's how it's done. And then Bidzster still in the lead then as we approach the last lap of the race. TY harassing Cyrex. Cyrex gets a good run out of the corner, but TY gets an even better one. And they're all catching Bidzster because they're all in each other's draft. This is going to be a mega last lap as we go down over the start-finish line, down towards the first corner. Bidzster defends the inside, definitely in defence mode now. Slides that car into the apex. Cyrex goes wide as well. TY might be able to take advantage here, but no, he can't. Can't quite get up the inside. Bidzster then ahead into the first section. And that could be all important, just as long as he don't make a mistake, because he fishtails that car out the corner as we go in towards the chicane then for the last time. Up the hills, Bidzster goes a bit deep and over the curb, 2 wheels, straight into defence mode. And then SHAREx tries to go on the outside, no way through. Bidzster inside tries to cut back to the inside. Bidzster again, no. Defends the inside, not leaving a single gap. Slower out the corner though, drifts out the corner, but he's going to lose speed here. SHAREx is going to get through. SHAREx is going to go through into the lead here. The camera changes there as we go down the hill. Bidzster on the brakes, trying to get past him on the outside. Whoa, both almost take each other off. TY's in there as well. No way through. Bidzster could have... I think Bidzster's lost the race here unless SHAREx makes a big mistake. Because SHAREx have an opportunity into that corner. Bidzster drifting that car out and onto the gravel. And oh, he's lost it now. SHAREx should have this win now unless he makes a big mistake round here. Bidzster trying to get round the last corner without TY catching him up now. In towards the last straight, Bidzster hooks the inside for a faster line out. SHAREx is going to take his first win of the season. What a race this was. SHAREx wins, Bidzster second, TY third. What a finish. Footman's going to finish in 4th position. Good job by Footman there. And then this look back here, Neil Farmack from Stevie. That's a close finish as well. As we go on to the straight, Neil Farmack versus Stevie in the draft. I think Neil Farmack's just going to get it. Stevie won't have enough room. Neil Farmack from Stevie, 5th and 6th. Growly Bear and Callum now in 7th and 8th. They're coming around the last few corners now. Growly Bear from Callum, up and over the top. And it's going to be Growly Bear from Callum, 7th and 8th. And oh, it's all happened on the last corner, and Keith and Blaney have hit each other. Oh, it's all happened on the last corner. We'll get a replay on that in a minute as Andrea crossed the line in 9th. It's going to be Blakeney in 10th, Brad is 11th, Keith is just about trying to get going in 12th. Will he get going in time before Azadar gets there? Yeah, I think he will, because Azadar's just binned it himself onto the grass, so we'll get a replay quickly on what happened there to Keith. Okay, here's a replay of what happened between Keith and Blakeney on the last lap of the race then. So we're coming round this long right hand in the last corner. Keith puts on the power twirl, goes on the grass and into the gravel. And then watch Blakeney does the same thing, goes to the other side, and then Keith rejoins the track as a tank slapper and then hits himself around, unfortunately. Blakeney continues, but unfortunately Keith, not helping himself out there with the little tank slapper, hits Blakeney again and then eventually finds first gear and gets the car going. So as we come back from that then, Azadar is going to cross the line in 13th place, and Stacker, obviously, even though he had pole position and that, he had that drive-through penalty from the rage quit last time out, so that's obviously ruined his race, and obviously rightly so, because we don't like people rage quitting. So Stacker comes across the line to finish in 14th position. So we'll just get those results confirmed for you now, guys. Okay guys, here's the results from that race then. So SHAREx takes the win, well done to SHAREx there. Bidzster in 2nd place, and then TY in 3rd there, the podium finishes. Footman finishes 4th, Neil comes home in 5th, Stevie gets 6th place, Growly Bear in 7th as we go over the page, Callum in 8th, and then it's Andrea, the new guy, in 9th place, well done to him. Blakeney in 10th, Brad is 11th, Keith finishes 12th, 13th is Azadar Blade, and Stacker after that drive through in 14th place. So, there's your winner, SHAREx. He wins the race, and that red card is at the top of the screen there. He wins the race, and we'll see you guys for race 2. Take care, guys.